Garrett, what was it like to be in a game like that and come down and get it done?
Well, you really like for it not to be that close there at the end, but as a quarterback, growing up, watching guys like John Elway, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady engineer those last minute drives in the fourth quarter, it really was a lot of fun to have the ball in my hands there at the end and be able to make some plays. And our offense just did a heck of a job all night long as a unit, really sticking together. A lot of things didn't go our way tonight offensively. Had some turnovers, had some unforced errors, and then some things that were just sort of unfortunate that happened to us out there on the field. And so big shout out to our offense for being able to stay with it, stay positive, stay on top of things to give ourselves a chance to win at the end. And our defense as well, really, they did a great job. Again, things didn't go our way tonight all the time, but they were really able to just stay in there, plug away, and Brendan Henderson made a great play and knocked him out of field goal range there at the end and really gave us that opportunity to win the game. So as a team, that's what you ask for, is an opportunity to win the game at the end just like that.
Can you talk about what you saw on that last play? I saw that you kind of went to a couple different receivers before you finally got to Darius.
Yeah, Dejo did a great job of reading the coverage there and making his second break. He widened off the ball looking for it, and the safety committed hard there. So looked at Jeremy first in the flat, and then came to Dejo there quick, and he read it, and we both saw the same thing, and he was able to break back across and make a good catch and a really great play. And the offensive line did a great job on that one, picking up what I think was a 5 or 6 man pressure. And so they did a really nice job there, and that was just that whole entire last drive was a team effort, and very proud of the guys for that.
Darius now has something like 23 catches on the season already. Can you talk about the job he's done in the first 2 games?
Well, Darius is a guy that I think all of us knew that he was going to be able to step up and make some plays for us. Great athlete, got very good hands, and he's a gamer. I think out of our 4 starters, he's kind of the one with the least playing experience. And but we knew that he was going to be able to do some good things for us, and so it's good to see him being out there having success and doing a good job for us.
Was there anything Montana State did in particular to kind of slow your guys' pace or to adjust the pace that you guys were running?
We had 460 yards, so it wasn't a matter of them slowing us down. It was just we weren't executing in the red zone. We got to find a way, and that'll be a big focus of ours over the next 2 weeks to turn those 3s into 7s.
Jay, on the defensive side, it seems like a light got turned on somewhere midway through the third quarter. You stopped letting Montana State really do anything. I mean, what changed for you?
People just getting on their keys and doing their job. We don't like it to be that close, so we just need to start it from the beginning to the end and play a full game, and we'll be fine.
What did you see out of Montana State's run game, and how are you able to adjust to that kind of level down?
Basically, people just need to stay in their gaps, and we were at the ball. It was just missing tackles. People make that first tackle, we'll be fine.
What did you guys think about Montana State in general? They came in here and gave you all you could handle.
Yeah, they were a good football team. They were really good. The quarterback made some plays. Wide receiver made some plays. They were running the ball, but seemed to held up, and it was a fun game.
They were defensively. They were very sound in the first half. Really kept things in front of them. I think our tempo was able to wear them down a little bit as the game went on, and we were able to get some bigger plays in the second half. That long ball to Jeremy, the one to Dejo where he was able to break a few tackles and go. Those are big plays for us that give us scoring opportunities. But defensively, they were very sound and a very good football team. And from what I saw from the offense, they've got some playmakers, and wish them the best of luck the rest of the season.
Speaking of big plays, can you talk about Jabryce Taylor? He has a 27-yard run, first drive, and then he returns the punt return right before half for the touchdown.
Well, we actually give Jabryce a hard time because he's gotten both of our reverses this year, and he doesn't look like the fastest receiver. So, but I think that's going to have to stop. Obviously, he's a smooth strider and really good when he gets the ball in his hands, and he's a playmaker for us. And I'm not sure if it weren't for that punt return if we'd have been there at the end like that. So. Great play by him, great job by the return unit as a whole, and really gave us a spark going into halftime.
Did that punt return give you more of a lift? Not so much just the points on the board, but emotionally and energy going into halftime?
Absolutely. For some reason, whatever it is, and it can't happen again, we were a little bit lethargic coming out at the beginning of the game. You know, I can't put my finger on why or what it was exactly, but you know, we really needed a boost. Coach Jones always talks to us about being a hero, and what he means by that is one who is able to inspire others, and you know, that's what he talked to us about at halftime. And Bryce really made that play for us to inspire us going forward, give us some energy, and sort of he was just a spark.
Are you surprised that a guy who broke all of Des Bryant's records in high school, he's touched the ball, I don't know, 10 or 12 times now if you include his returns, he still hasn't caught a pass yet?
You know, I obviously can't comment on that personnel-wise. Keenan does a very good job for us at receiver, and you know, obviously Bryce is you know, still finding his way through the playbook as a freshman. He's still learning some things, but you know, when we can find a way to get the ball in his hands in some open field, he can make some plays for us.
You've had 3 running backs play with you in the last 2 weeks. Traylon Shedd last week, and then Prescott and Casey today. What'd you think of their performances today?
You know, Prescott did a really nice job starting off the game for us. Had a few good carries, and you know, I think he got something dinged up there in the second quarter. And KC came in and did a very good job for us. KC's a guy that had a really good offseason. He was a leader for us in the offseason. Did a really good job of working his way up the depth chart in the spring and fall camp, and you know, he's been making some plays for us on special teams, and you know, he was ready when his number was called and made some plays for us and really did a nice job.
Does it mean anything to you personally that your first touchdown pass of the year was the game winner like that?
Well, I'd sure like it to have been a little bit earlier, like last week, but you know, we'll take it. You know, we're 1-1 now, and you know, however we would have scored on that last drive, I think you know, I think it would have been great regardless.
Is there any talk this week about just how big this game was into 2 games?
Yeah, you know, it was a must-win. We go into every week that way. It's you know, each week. You know, in college football, if you want to win a championship, you can't afford to lose a game, and that's just unfortunately the way it is. You know, there's not playoffs like there is in the NFL, and so going into each week, it's almost like an elimination game, and we view it that way. And preparation-wise, that's how we go attack each practice. And you know, we knew Montana State was going to be a good opponent coming in, obviously. You know, a very good FCS program, and so you know, we knew we had our work cut out for us, and you know, fortunately we were able to do a good job there and keep ourselves in the game and give ourselves an opportunity to win it.
You feel like game plan wise in the last 2 weeks that from an offensive standpoint you guys have done the things or you're progressing the way that you want it to progress?
Absolutely. Like I said, you know, we had 461 offensive yards, which is, you know, that's quite a few. You know, that's sort of where you want it up there, around 500. That means that's sort of the golden number there that you aim for as an offense. But we've just got to do a better job turning those field goals into extra points, so to speak, so we can get those 6s on the board. You know, I think we cost ourselves about, you know, with my fumble, Keenan's fumble, early on in the game, not taking advantage of those opportunities, we cost ourselves at least 20 points. So.
You ran the ball 11 times tonight.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. We're gonna get Coach Jones in here, let these guys go.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.